Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hey dudes at Ringside Crew, this is Davian.
Hey, it's Jenny Santana.
This is Elsie.
This is the Savage Juggernaut, Damaku.
Inside Ring!
This is Thomas D. Bruff.
This is Billy Starks.
Mr. Chad Epic.
Megan Mason.
Hey everybody, Scotland's own Brody Adler.
The headliner in charge, Marco Mania.
This is your girl, Charisma.
Papa Dink, Brendan Dicker.
This is According to Woods.
Savannah Summers.
I'm Shorty.
Tasman is sad.
You are watching
The internationally known
Dudes at Ringside podcast, hosted by Metal Geek and Joe the Panther Jr.
Hey, all you beach goers and lovers of the ocean, welcome to Mischief Night. I'm Joe the Beach Panther III. And now, from the very spooky and methodical top metal mountain,
it's not a mountain.
I always say mountain.
It's like a toy set.
It's a toy set himself, the Beetle Geek.
It's showtime, Ringside Crew. It's showtime, internationally known. It's showtime, everybody. It's showtime, Joe.
And we are the Dudes at Ringside podcast. So, Geek, you ready for a fun mischief night with one of our favorite people from the UK?
Yeah.
You introduce her, Geekums.
You can introduce Joe. Beach Joe.
Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome back to WAW's own, Bellisher's own, Annabelle.
Hiya.
Welcome.
Hi, how's it going?
Back. So, what have you been up to since the last time we've been we hung out in the Ringside area?
It has been a very long time since we've hung out. I won a belt, and has changed quite a lot since then.
Yeah,
Definitely.
And the gimmick too, the outfit, and oh my gosh, everything. No more.
You're not the doll no more, right?
Not the doll anymore.
Not possessed by the doll anymore. I'm more am the doll. It's kind of changed. Yeah, the doll.
Yeah.
That's insane though. So
go on, Geek. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say. So now you're not like the doll no more. So you were so your gimmick was you were possessed by, right? And now you were free, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So, what was your energy like when you were going through that curtain that night and you knew you were like gonna face the champion?
Oh, the energy! I was very nervous because standing down there, it was like really nice backstage because I was obviously with the two girls who I was against, and we were just kind of relaxing a bit, trying to calm down the nerves. But it went really well, I think. So.
Yeah. So, what was your feelings that when you finally won the title? What was like going through your mind?
It was more, I would say, kind of like shock in a way, but I was kind of nothing was really up here at the same time. I was kind of just like kind of spaced out and like wondering if I actually won it because it's took me 8 years to win it, and it was definitely.
That's insane, you know.
And like, for us being in America, and then you win that title, and then me and Geek look on our request box. We're like, normally we get like advertisements and like stuff that should not be in any
spam,
right. Boring stuff. I get this message from this person, we didn't know who they were, and they say, she wanted you to have this. And I saw Geek's like, Joe, go look. He called me and said, what? So I'm on the phone with him still, and I click the picture, and my eyes just filled with water. I'm like, oh my gosh. This is the first picture right after she won the title. She had the title in the air, and I'm just like,
yeah,
this is amazing. Like, we never get that. That was like right after the pinfall, right after you win. Your arms are in the air in victory. Like, thank you to your dad. Like, that's so cool. Like,
yeah.
We don't get that much.
It brought a tear to my eye too. So
me and Geek were like choked up. We were like, she likes us, Joe. I could tell. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you.
No.
Thank you to you and your dad and your family. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
No worries.
That's really
Yeah.
cool for us, and we're proud to have you part of our ringside family, Annabelle. We really are.
It's good to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You next, Geekums.
So what's next for Annabelle after she won the title?
Well, I went on to some really good matches, which I've really enjoyed afterwards. I went against Sweet Soraya, who is the owner of the company and my boss.
That's awesome.
It was really good. And then obviously gimmicks developed. I got quite a lot of new gear, which I need to stop buying.
For a wrestler, buying gear is like buying new Nikes or Reeboks. It's
No,
like,
Joe. Actually, that's like us buying new microphones and new cameras and saying,
I'm different. I'll buy this microphone and have it for like 5 or 6 years. Then I'm like, ooh, I like those Ghostbuster Reeboks. I think I'm gonna buy them.
Yeah.
So we'll get 2 pairs of them. Never enough sneakers, bro. Never enough sneakers.
No, it's like me. It's like, oh, that camera is a better quality. That I need that new software, and it's like, do I really want to spend that $30 spend for new software? And I'm like, it's probably worth it. And then it goes right in the shopping cart and say, decisions made. That's it.
Then you get that email saying credit card needs to be paid off. You're like, shouldn't have bought that microphone last night, but it was on sale. So, have you ever thought of like I know you were a heel before, right, Annabelle?
Yeah.
Are you gonna become face now that you're not possessed anymore?
I mean, I'm kind of in between at the moment. So Annabelle she's not really like at the start of a match, have a shake hands. She won't do that, and she will cheat a bit, but she's not like one of the biggest heels. So reflects.
Sorry.
No, that's all right.
No, you continue. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
If there's any dolls in the house right now, they're all gonna attack you. You just interrupt.
Oh crap! Crap! I got a couple in the corner. Those pop vinyls are staring at.
I learned my lesson from the last interview. I have a doll of a homie looking at me, and I think I interrupted her, and it turned its head at me like twice during the interview. Sorry.
Go ahead, Annabelle. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Oh no, it's perfectly fine. I was just saying, if I'm against someone who's like a massive heel, Annabelle usually turns to seem more like a face. Whereas if I'm against someone who's like a big face, kind of heel reflects it. So
yeah. See, that's always good. Like you could say in a way, it's almost like the Roman Reigns thing. Like now you could tell he's a heel, but before he was with what's his name? His manager, the tribal chief, he was a tweener. Like you didn't know if he was a heel. He talked so dry humor that you thought he was a heel, but he was really a face. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
What are we doing? You hear the face, make up your mind. She was out of the sidewalk. Come on. Like,
yeah. So what was your energy like based in Sweet Soraya?
Oh. Well, I was definitely very nervous before I went out, but she helped obviously to come relax. And as soon as I got out there, just all my nerves went completely away, and it was great.
Yeah, she took care of you in the ring, right?
Oh no!
Or she was rough.
Oh, she did. She always. But one of the best matches I've ever had.
That's good.
That's another one of our dream interviews right there. But I know she's a really busy woman with the company and everything. But because remember that for us, we've had Stevie Ray's, we've had the Al Snow's, but there's no one like interviewing someone like her because we know they all have stories. She must have get a king size pool. She must have stories, that many stories.
Yeah.
Years and years of stories with her daughter being in it, and then she's now a trainer and owner of a promotion in the UK. And oh my gosh, so many stories. We love stories here on the podcast. Love them. Love them. So with it being Mischief Night, Annabelle, what is your favorite like horror movie to watch on Mischief Night?
Definitely The Orphan. I've watched that. It's another one coming out, which I really need to see soon. Probably the best horror movie.
Yeah, Insidious for me.
Insidious.
I always have to go with the original Annabelle. I always go for like the black and white Night of the Living Dead movie when the blood was chocolate like you know what I mean, like the bottle of that one, or Night of the Living Dead 3 when they're in the cemetery and all the kids are dancing and they're playing around and they dump the thing over and they find that zombie that's been in the tanker. And he comes in and starts attacking everybody. I got to take a picture of the cover so you could see it later. It's a weird Night of the Living Dead movie. It's like not really one that they talk about that much, but I'll go and watch like a Night of the Living Dead movie. And then I'll go for a walk through a cemetery. That's me. Like, yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's definitely Insidious. I think the first time I've ever seen that movie, I couldn't sleep for like 2 or 3 weeks. That movie like scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
But yeah, because I'm always thinking, I'm like, are there ghosts in the house somewhere? You know?
Yeah.
It's so funny to think that because there's all these where I live in Pennsylvania. There is so many old houses, and I used to tell people when I would go to through the house or near the house, I said, "Man, that house has been here since like 1930. It's haunted." They're like, "Joe, you always say that stuff." I'm like, the house has been here since the 30s, even probably the 20s. There was sicknesses back in those days. People died in those houses. There's spirits in those houses. They're there. Like, hello, dude, what are you talking about, man? Like, hello, like crazy. Yeah.
I went to actually Sleepy Hollow a couple of months ago. I got to see like where the Headless Horseman stuff was and everything. The whole town is basically based on that. It's pretty creepy stuff over there.
Last year, Annabelle, I got a chance to go to Salem, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Oh, you have. If you ever come to America and you go on like a trip with your family, like put in your book or like notes on your phone, must go to Salem, Massachusetts.
Or Sleepy Hollow.
Or Well, maybe she could put them both on her list.
Because it's not, they're both, I think it's a 3-hour drive from each other, right?
Yeah.
Right?
A lot of fun. But the rule, my mom and dad's rule, Annabelle, never go around Halloween because it's like the streets are so packed to Salem.
Too crowded.
It's almost eerie how packed they are. You're like, ugh, too many people.
Yeah. Well, Joe, that's their holiday right there.
I know, but if you're like, if you're
it's
not
like their Christmas.
You know what I mean, Annabelle? If you're not a big fan of big crowds of people, don't go around Halloween. Yeah. Just go like late September. Like, you're like, no. It's like, but they have a lot of good stores. You know what I mean? A lot of good stores, a lot of witchy stores, of course. They have a comic book store. It was weird. I was like, my mom's like, Randy, I'm gonna go in this store.
Oh my god, comic book stores.
This store, Annabelle, was one level, but it had so many random comic books. Like,
oh my god,
dolls, comic books, posters you could buy. I was like, I don't even have enough money in my wallet to do this. Mom, credit card? That's what I wanted to yell so bad out the door. I saw a pop I wanted. I'm like, no, do I really need this pop? It was a Nev Campbell Scream Pop. No, Nev Campbell from The Craft. And I'm like, do I have enough money in my wallet right now? Am I going to get in trouble for buying this? But it's Nev Campbell from The Craft. Like, that's one of my other favorite movies. Craft. Yeah. I love The Craft. Another classic creepy movie.
Yeah. So what would you say your favorite Halloween candy would be?
Oh gosh. Skittles at the moment.
Skittles? Yeah.
It changes quite a lot.
Yeah. But there's so many different types of Skittles, Annabelle, now. Like, what is your favorite one out of all of them? If you had to choose one forever, Like, which one would you choose?
Probably the purple one in the red pack. Or the
That's the party one, right? That's not party. That's the oh, that's the tropical, right? That's the purple to tropical, right?
so. I'm not sure, but any of the purple or the red ones. Yeah, they're the best ones.
I like to just when I buy them, I'll just dump it, or I'll just sit there like mystery. I'll be sitting there in the car, and I'm just like, oh, blueberry, okay, banana. I would if I was a maker, if I was part of the company of Skittles, and I was filling the bags, I would throw a curveball every once in a while. Instead of putting the lime, I'd put a banana in there, and then the green one, I'd sometimes put the green apple. This is why I would get fired for working for the company for Skittles.
Yeah.
Like, Joe, you're not allowed to put that in the bag, but it's yellow. It's yellow. It looks like lime.
See?
And this is why kids, and this is why Joe can't work for anything but a grocery store. So, out of all the scare, I think did you already ask a question, Geek? I think you did. Right? Yeah, you'd ask.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I enjoyed the pumpkin Reese's peanut butter.
Oh,
cups.
pumpkin Reese's! I'm like, ew, pumpkin candy, the little.
Those are good too. What are they? The candy corns?
Yeah. Oh. Well, how do you feel
hate-
about them, Annabelle?
I don't know. I don't think I've tried them.
They have pumpkin ones. They have different types of ones.
All I know. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Oh no, sorry. I have to try that. That's all.
There was these weird jokes for years, Annabelle, that those candies, if they don't sell, they send. It was like in a cartoon. They sent it back to the company at the end of Halloween. Geek knows where I'm going with this. Send it back to the company. They stick it in the machine and they melt it down and they put it back to the machine. It's the same candy that they had every year. And I'm like, is that real? Is that real life? Did they really do that? No. But by me in PA, there is actually a company that makes them, and they make different styles, flavors to the that candy Geek just said. The one, what was the one you just said? The
candy corn.
Yeah, they have green apple. They have
Really?
Yeah, I didn't even know this. They had different flavors. I'm like, yeah, candy corn. The green apples like green and white. Bananas like yellow and like black or yellow and white, and it's like, wow. All these years you've been eating the plain old candy corn. Like, what? Insane. Next Geek.
What's your favorite? What's you guys' favorite Halloween music is?
Favorite Halloween music?
Yeah, creepy, eerie music, like bands or whatever.
I have no idea. I'll say most songs Halloween wise I find in horror movies, which are pretty cool. So there's one from Bride of Chucky soundtrack, which is cool as well. I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
For me, you can go next, Geek. Sorry.
Go ahead, Joe.
For me, I always have to go back to a song that really isn't in a Halloween movie, but everybody references the music from Rocky Horror Picture Show, either Warp or Sweet Transvestite, because I'm always singing that song. When I want to make someone freak someone out, I go, "How you do? Pleased to meet you." I always sing that song just to freak somebody out. As I'm friends, my coworkers from work, they're on Halloween. I'm always singing Sweet Transvestite just to get them all like, "What the hell's wrong with you, Joe? It's Halloween." Yeah, that's me.
I enjoy Nightmare Before Christmas music. The Nightmare Revisited with all the bands singing the songs from Nightmare Before Christmas. Have you ever heard that one, Joe, or no? Annabelle? No. So Korn sings "Kidnap the Santa Claus." Marilyn Manson is actually singing the opening.
What?
Yeah, I gotta send it. It's called Nightmare Revisited. Oh, and then Amy Lee is singing Sally's song.
Oh, see, this when you need to send it to Annabelle when we're done with the show so she can see this, because she'll be like, "What?"
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kidnap the Santa Claus by a Corn is actually pretty entertaining. You know. I think My Chemical Romance is on there too somewhere.
That's another good band. I saw them
Yeah.
live. Chemical Romance. I saw them in Long Island at the Nassau Coliseum way back in the day.
Way back in the day. I think I was there.
Maybe you were.
Because I did see him at Nassau Coliseum. So
maybe you was there and I didn't know you yet. Again, another.
no. I think did you go with Ryan Geller or no?
Yeah, I went with Ryan Geller.
Yeah, I was there.
You just said a name. So what would you say has to be your all-time favorite Halloween costume you ever worn?
Probably Harley Quinn. I can't say
Quinn.
no. It's probably the best one.
Geek?
Go ahead, Joe.
I would say you would all think maybe, oh, Ghostbusters, because I have my flight suit and the pack. Au contraire. I was the Crow 3 years in a row when I was in high school. I had hair, so I wasn't bald yet. I had my hair, but I had a black wig that my mom used to brush every year for me. And I'd wear the wig. I put the white makeup on the face. I had the long. If I can find the picture, I'll send it to you later so you can see it, Annabelle. I wore my mom's leather jacket. I wore a shirt with holes in it. And I would paint red spots on me like I got shot. Black pants, the boots. Oh gosh, I look so cool.
Yeah. I was Darth Vader last year, and ever so spiffy was Princess Leia.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So that's what and we just went together. So it's like a couple. So.
Oh, I think you.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got, Geekums?
So, do you have any social medias where people could find you, Annabelle, or?
I have Facebook and Instagram and TikTok.
We have the TikTok now too, Annabelle.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yes, you have to see them. They're funny. I do some duets for the random people. Yes, I do some duets that are pretty funny.
we put clips from the show on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Yes. All right.
Annabelle, we want to thank you so much for coming back on the podcast. You're awesome. So.
Thank you. No worries at all.
Yes. You close us out, Geekums.
All right. It's showtime from Beetle Geek.
And I'm Joe, the Beach Panther III. and she's Annabelle.
Annabelle.
And we will catch you in the next one.